International Project Cooperation and Management online course. Problems, Needs, Objectives. How to determine project needs. 1. Phases in determining project needs. Needs formulation. Identification of project needs. Defining project needs. Let the client define the needs, client statement. Formulate all the questions that enable the needs to be recognized. Have all the analyses done that are required to understand them clearly. Define the needs yourself. Ask the customer how he or she likes your definitions. 2. Set the technical and functional requirements. Questions that can be set. Is the need real? Is what we perceive as a need a real need, or does it simply mask an even more basic need? Can we meet this need? Is there anyone else who can satisfy this need? Is it possible to satisfy this need at all? Do we find this need important? Is it worth satisfying? What are the consequences for the emergence of this need? Who are the people who are most associated with this need? Do they think it is worth satisfying this need? How can my organization affect this need? How can I affect it myself and any others? Defining needs, traps. 1. Internally unclear needs. The dynamics of the environment, people, budget, technological changes, environmental changes, and a lack of understanding of the needs. 2. Proposing premature solutions. 3. Addressing the needs of the wrong customers, requiring a hierarchy of needs. 4. Warping needs, strengthening needs, filtering needs, Daddy knows best. Assignment number 1. We have to deal with the following problem. Many people in rural districts have difficulties in finding a job. Please think of some potential causes for this problem. Write them down. Ishikawa's diagram, 1968. Ishikawa diagrams, also called fishbone diagrams, herringbone diagrams, cause and effect diagrams, are causal diagrams that show the causes of a specific event. Common uses of the Ishikawa diagram are for product design and quality defect prevention, to identify potential factors causing an overall effect. Each cause or reason for imperfection is a source of variation. Causes are usually grouped into major categories to identify the sources of variation. The categories typically include people, anyone involved with the process; methods, how the process is performed and the specific requirements for doing it, such as policies, procedures, rules, regulations, and laws; machines, any equipment, computers, tools, etc., required to accomplish the job; materials, raw materials, parts, pens, paper, etc., used to produce the final product; measurements, data generated from the process that are used to evaluate its quality; environment, the conditions such as location, time, temperature, and culture in which the process operates. The causes, the 6 M's used in the manufacturing industry: machine, technology; method, process; material, includes raw materials, consumables, and information; manpower, physical work; mind power, brain work; kaizens, suggestions; measurement, inspection; milieu, mother nature, environment. The 7 P's used in the marketing industry: product, service; price, place; promotion; people, personnel; processes; physical evidence. An example of Ishikawa's diagram. This is illustrated below. Assignment number 2. Now, please draw an Ishikawa's diagram using the diagnosed causes from the previous assignment. Problem tree analysis. Problem tree analysis is central to many forms of project planning and is well developed among development agencies. Problem tree analysis, also called situational analysis or just problem analysis, helps solutions to be found by mapping out the anatomy of cause and effect around an issue in a similar way to a mind map, but with more structure. This brings several advantages. The problem can be broken down into manageable and definable chunks. This enables a clearer prioritization of factors and helps focus objectives. There is greater understanding of the problem and its often interconnected and even contradictory causes. This is often the first step in finding win-win solutions. It identifies the constituent issues and arguments, and can help establish who and what the political actors and processes are at each stage. It can help establish whether further information, evidence or resources are needed to make a strong case or build a convincing solution. Current issues, rather than apparent future or past issues, are dealt with and identified. The process of analysis often helps build a shared sense of understanding, purpose and action. Problem tree analysis. An example. This is illustrated below. Assignment number 3. For the determinants of the problem identified in assignment number 1, build a problem tree. An example solution for assignment number 1. Low level of qualifications. Obsolete qualifications, low level of formal education, a small array of training opportunities, low motivation to look for a job, low mobility, a large fear of change, the negative stereotype for the inheritance of joblessness, low self-confidence, low availability of offers on the labour market, companies and institutions located far from villages, less developed institutional backup. An example solution, effects. The limited investment attractiveness of an area, an increase in the crime rate, impoverishment of residents, pathologies in families, an increase in suicides, young people moving away, increased spending on public safety, an increase in social security expenditure, the decreased income of a district. Problem trees and objective trees are closely related. It is really easy to transform one into the other. This is illustrated on the right. Assignment number 4. Please transform the problem tree into an objective tree. The objective tree, an example. This is illustrated below. An example solution for assignment number 1. To raise the level of qualifications. To update qualifications, to raise the level of formal education, to increase the offers of training, to increase the motivation to look for a job, to increase mobility, to reduce the fear of change, to break the negative stereotype for the inheritance of unemployment, to raise self-confidence, to increase the availability of job offers, to improve the localization offers for potential entrepreneurs, to activate institutional backup. Goal setting. SMART, S-M-A-R-T methodology. Goals should describe accomplishments, not activities. First, let's look at what the SMART acronym means. Specific. Goal objectives should address the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, and why. Make sure the goals specify what needs to be done, along with a time frame for completion. Use action verbs such as create, design, develop, implement, produce, etc. For example, resolve accounting discrepancies within 48 hours. Measurable. Goal objectives should include numeric or descriptive measures that define quantity, quality, cost, etc. How will you and your staff members know when a goal has been successfully met? Focus on elements such as observable actions, quantity, quality, cycle time, efficiency, and/or flexibility to measure outcomes, not activities. For example, secure pledges from 10 new donors by the end of each week. Goal setting. SMART, S-M-A-R-T methodology. Achievable. Goal objectives should be within staff members' control and influence. A goal may be a stretch, but still feasible. Is the goal achievable with the available resources? Is the goal achievable within the time frame originally outlined? Consider authority or control, influence, resources, and work environment support to meet the goal. For example, obtain the XYZ professional certification within 2 years. Relevant. Goals should be instrumental to the mission of the institution. Why is the goal important? How will the goal help the institution achieve its objectives? Develop goals that relate to the staff members' key accountabilities or link with the institutional agenda. For example, develop and implement a diversification recruitment plan that increases the number of diversity candidates by 10%. Time-bound. Goal objectives should set a definite target date for completion and/or frequencies for specific action steps that are important for achieving a goal. How often should a staff member work on this assignment? When should this goal be accomplished? Incorporate specific dates, calendar milestones, or timeframes that relate to the achievement of other results, such as dependencies and linkages to other projects. For example, check the fire alarms and emergency lighting in all buildings every 6 months. Let's give some examples. For an organization or department, not SMART. Improve our student service. SMART. Achieve and maintain an average student service rating of at least 4 out of a possible 5 on our annual survey by the 20th of November 2015. For an exempt staff member, not SMART. Create our 2015 strategic plan. SMART. Create our 2015 strategic plan, obtain final approval from the Budget Committee, and discuss it with our department so individuals can begin setting their performance objectives by the 29th of August 2014. Not SMART. Improve our project management skills. SMART. Take the Project Management Essentials workshop on the 18th of October 2014. Report what was learned by our team by the 1st of November 2014. And apply the relevant concepts while implementing our 2015 marketing plan. For a non-exempt staff member, not SMART. Send out welcome letters to new students. SMART. Produce and distribute personalized welcome letters, error-free, to all new students in the department by the 26th of September 2014. Let's give some more examples. Not SMART. Be more receptive to coaching suggestions and feedback. SMART. At our monthly progress meetings, ask for feedback on what you are doing well and what things need to be improved. Keep a notebook with this information, try out any suggestions, and document each week what worked and what didn't. Not SMART. Keep our department's website up to date. SMART. Solicit updates and new material for the website from department managers on the first Friday of each month. Publish this material by the following Friday. Each time material is published, review the website for material that is out of date and delete or archive that material.